Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Uniquely Me with Simone Stewart. I don't know if I'll call it an episode with Simone Stewart. I think really it's just me wanting to talk to you guys, and I think I'm going to be embarking a little bit on doing some sit down videos by myself to talk with us about some life things and sharing some of my heart with you guys, some of my thoughts, I should say, with you guys on some issues. But for starters, I want to just look back on the whole matter of back to school, guys. Um, for I know different parts of the world, back to school may have started. I know too, based on timing, that it's probably Monday already for some persons. But for us, it's Sunday here in Jamaica. School starts back tomorrow. And it was just a while ago in service, guys. As I was wrapping up service, I was asked to pray for our children going back to school, our teachers and our parents. And as I prayed, it came to me the whole matter of newness. And here's what I want to share with us about the matter of newness, guys. Um, Tomorrow, not just tomorrow, it's September. It's new school year, new school term. So we have children that are there were babies, they are starting school. We have those who were in kindergarten that are moving now to primary school or elementary school. We have them moving up. We have those who here in Jamaica would say they were going to primary school, they're going to go to high school. Those who are going to high school, going to university or college. Those who were at one stage, they're moving to the next stage. We have teachers that are moving to different classes, teachers that are going to different schools. We have parents who have to now adjust themselves to deal with the new school term and to deal with the preparation of it all. I think about my own self. My son has to catch the 5:30 bus in the mornings, and so it means I have to be up earlier. Tomorrow in particular is a little bit on the challenging side because both children start school tomorrow and I have a meeting, a face-to-face meeting as well. So it is newness in various ways. Readjusting ourselves, helping our children to become acclimatized to the newness of their class, their new teachers, new pairs and stuff. And I have a question for you. What advice would you give to persons that are experiencing newness? They've moved to a new town, a new parish, they're going to new schools, a new baby, they've gotten married, just the whole matter of newness. How should we approach the matter of newness? Well, let me tell you how I approach newness. And for starters, I'll be very honest, very authentic with you. I don't like newness. And one would wonder, why would I say that? Guys, the thing with newness for me is that it makes me hyper because it is unknown, because it is new. I tend to be very nervous. I tend to be very apprehensive. I tend to be a lot on edge because I don't know what to expect. But the truth is, I've had to speak to myself like the stages of a relationship, or the stages of forming a group. You go through that forming, storming, norming, and I think the main part for me is the storming because people have to get used to you. We have to get used to other persons. We have to get used to our new environment and that newness. And the truth is, change is hard, right? Change is hard. No one really accepts and deals with change easily, especially if it's something you've been doing for years. I mean, I think about my own self. My life has been characterized by stability. So let's give an example. I left high school. I worked for 9 months in a store, and then for the last 28 years, I've been working with this one institution here in Jamaica. Let's talk about where I've lived. I lived at home in Montego Bay. I left from home, living with my mother, to being living with this lady in Kingston for 4 years. 3 or 4 years, and then from there I moved into my own house. So you can understand the matter of newness for me can be a little bit challenging. Let's talk again about the whole matter of relationship. I practically, I mean, right into a marriage. I've been married for the last 19 years, guys. Been in this relationship for the last 22 years. And but what has worked for me is that as things have gotten older and more stable, I have adjusted myself. My roots have gone down to adjust, and I have done things to nourish the stability of where I have been. And so the thing about it is that it's the same approach we need to take to change. We must be open to change, guys, because sometimes change is necessary. I think back sometimes of my own life when I go back home and I see some things that have remained the same, and I say, boy, honestly, as much as change scares me, being stable in certain situations would have scared me even more. So I want to leave this word of advice as we start the new school year. Be open to change, right? Be open to change. Have an open mind. Strengthen the things that you have access to. Be open to forming new relationships, because sometimes too there are destiny helpers that are there waiting to help us, but they're not where we are, because some of us needs to come up to the next level, right? Just like our children that are moving to new grades, higher schools. It's the same thing with general life. We have to adjust ourselves and move to that next level. So that's my word of advice for back to school, to parents and teachers and children. Be open to change. Your best life is still ahead of you, so be open to change. Be willing to adjust. But guys, please let me know down below, how do you approach change? What have you been doing to get yourself and your little ones ready for back to school, for their new grades, their new school, your new community? How are you approaching change and approaching newness? Please let me know. I'd love for us to talk. All right, guys, so take care. All the best. Congrats to all our children that are moving up to new schools, new grades, universities, different environments. Congratulations, you're doing it and you can do it. All right, guys, that's it from me. Bye bye.